Hello, internet folks. Welcome, one and all. NavigatorEX here. Still waking up. What am I doing? Right, Metal Gear Solid 4. Guns of the Patriots. Blech. I will be awake at some point within the next hour because I only just had my coffee 10 minutes ago. First and last coffee of the day. It's been one of those days, a slow day. Woo! Welcome, no third impact, please. Welcome to the misadventures of an old snake and his new face mask. His new head sack. We got that last week, right? I want to say we got that. Now, I got the head sack last week. We hadn't seen the opening cutscene of this segment, but I did briefly pop into it without saving so I could test one particular feature that's going to come in handy, because I remembered this section starting off with a rather lengthy stealth segment. But that comes in a minute. Here's hoping you're doing well out there. Driving instruction going well. Mech warrioring away with a few additional endings to 4. As I have yet to even get started on my next one. I think Sunday I might actually finally sit down and put the real screws to my own install. Ooh, retro game store. Nice. Whoop. On the bright side, saving money for a new PC there. You know, graphics card prices coming down a bit. It's if you were going the build route, if you're going for like whole machines, you know, it's good either way, I think. But you know, if you're building your own, graphics card prices are starting to normalize. I'm like, hooray! Suck it, Ethereum! I still don't entirely wrap my head around the whole Ethereum kerfuffle, but I need to reread that. I've read it all before, like a difference in proof of work and proof of stake modes, and now they switched to the latter, and means that they don't need the same kind of processing power. But it's not like Chia where they need hard drives. It's a mess. I'm trying to keep cryptocurrency somewhat detangled in my head, but it is not easy. Blah. Anywho, start button. Just push play. At some point, I should isolate that for like a ringtone, but I don't know what that point will be. I can't even read. The frame rate was too low. It's jerking too much. I can't read that. Damn it. Couldn't read that sign. No! I may have said this before on stream. I hate trains.
Emergency has been declared in an effort to root out the local resistance.
Ooh, 3D dot game heroes.
US-based PMC Ravensword, one of the companies under Outer Heaven's control.
Which means that Liquid's lurking somewhere behind the scenes.
I didn't know there was a physical copy of that.
At the top of the target list is the Paradise Lost Army, the resistance group led by Big Mama.
Oh, $10 Death Stranding. That is dope.
Snake, you'll be infiltrating the region where they are believed to house their base of operations. It looks as if the PMCs moved swiftly, cutting off Big Mama and company's escape routes.
Oh, Big Mama. We're finally getting to her, yes.
Somewhere in that area, Big Boss's corpse is bound to be with them. You've been added to the PMC's blacklist, so you're going to have to lie about your identity to get in.
Also, I'm a fan of trench coats. I really wish he had like a fedora to go with this though, but, you know, not really necessary. I just feel like it would complete the look.
Big Mama. This is our last chance. We must reach Big Boss's body before they do.
Ooh, shelf PC games. We talking just like simple jewel or DVD cases, or we got like the big box kind of deals? I'm looking at that Command & Conquer 1, and my big box sense is tingling. Ah, no big boxes. Bummer. Oh well.
Next.
That's something that's like, I'm honestly kind of wondering how it lasted as long as it did. I mean, you don't hardly get it as many big box PC games as anymore. I mean, you get some. Especially, I think World of Warcraft still does it. But, you know,
Next.
when it comes to physical copies, everyone wants to do DVD cases now. You get those little $10, 5,000 different versions of Mahjong games, and you got like a jewel case or a sleeve. It's like, woo. Ah, Septerra Core. I need to look that one up. Also, welcome, Altisen.
You're coming with me. I said over here.
Oh, this is going well, Snake. I hope that wasn't your good luck cigarette. I'm gonna tab up that Septerra Core.
That's enough. I'll take him from here.
But
We've been looking for this man.
yes, ma'am.
Come with me.
Next.
More MechWarrior endings is better MechWarrior endings. Ah.
You're looking younger. What's your secret?
Potato sack.
Base camo. A little present from Tentacles. The PMC
Might need to recharge them batteries, Snake.
You may not believe it, but I'm in charge of overseeing all PMC activity. Having connections can still open doors.
You alone?
Oh my god, what a dumbass.
What is wrong with that guy?
Snake knows. Wow, Akiba, what the hell? On the bright side, I don't feel quite so bad because I'm not the only one who's terrible at stealth.
Listen to me, Snake. After reporting what happened in the Middle East to my superiors, I wrote up a threat assessment. The President's finally realized the danger Liquid's little rebellion poses and has called for immediate action. Now I've got more bodies than I know what to do with. A whole joint Army Marines team. They're already on site, mixed in with the US forces here. We're ready to strike Liquid at any time.
You're planning to take him by force. It's crazy. Look,
And this is coming from a guy who fought a giant robot with a rocket launcher and his feet
Man, I
hustling.
don't take orders from you or from your Colonel Campbell.
it's gonna be the Middle East all over again.
No, it won't. If things get out of hand, we can put a total lockdown on the PMC's weapons. They won't be able to fight back. Don't forget, we control the system.
I wouldn't rely too much on the system if I were you.
We've got them beat in sheer numbers.
Meryl.
Look, Snake. Just leave this to me. There's no need for you to put yourself in harm's way. Don't risk your life for no reason.
Somehow I don't think she's heard the Joker's quote about, things going according to plan.
Trying to do. It's not a mission.
At least I hope not, because she's going to feel really silly by the end of this chapter.
It's a hired
you know, then... Look, our ways of thinking might be different, but to me, you're still a legend, a hero. I know all about the things you did when you were young. It was what kept me going. I can't bear to watch you die over something so pointless.
Don't worry about me. Old soldiers never die.
But their batteries do. Oh man, you mentioned the factions in MechWarrior. I haven't had a lot of experience with them.
Have to do this.
But the Davion faction, what little I've had to see of them in 5, something about them reminded me of Space Marines. Not quite as hardcore as the Warhammer 40k ones, but they kind of came off as more than a bit rigid in that game. Steiners, I don't know shit about them, but I can't think of them without thinking of Rick and Scott. And Scott's bad math.
And we'll just have to catch him.
So I need a little more experience with them before I leave them to wrestling references.
I may have helped you once. But now you're just too damn senile to face the truth. Wake up and face reality. Old Snake. And stay out of our way.
Well, damn, Meryl, tell him how you really feel. It's like 3 games ago, he was the one making her feel 2 inches tall. Now it's like, the foot is on the other hand. What the hell, Aki? What the hell is that? What's the whack job doing back there? Backflips, reverse cartwheels, shit. Like, man. Decaf for him forever.
Otacon, they've seen this face too.
Yeah, it might have been added to the PMC's blacklist as well.
And Meryl was acting kind of strange.
Things are going to get hairy once the American suppression troops get here. We'd better get to Big Boss's corpse, and fast. But first, we've got to find Big Mama.
Yeah, the lighting in this scene, I mean, I like the sepia a little bit. It gives a bit more of that kind of 1940s detective movie look. I mean, I don't know why. In the 1940s it'd be black and white, but whatever. But the haziness, the bloom, that's a bit heavy.
So our best course of action is
It's an artifact of the time, though. We finally entered a... Well, actually, I can't say finally. The last 2 chapters have had more than their fair share of brown, but it's a brown era video game. So much brown and so much bloom in games at the time. I need to see when bloom was introduced into gaming, like full scale, especially like PC games. Because whenever a new effect is introduced that, hey, graphics cards can do this now, like every other game that can put it out, they start shoveling it in. See also ray tracing and volumetric lighting. Ah, you saw that Crystal Dynamics survey bit too. I need to take a look at that.
It should display the location.
Never played Legacy of Kain, but I wouldn't mind taking a crack at that survey just to put another voice in, see if we can get them to light up.
They'll be all right on their own.
Yeah, don't worry about tossing me a link, but you actually, you can put that link in the chat, so anyone who happens to see this on YouTube or whatever, they get that link too, because
think he'll be okay.
I have access to the link on Niche Gamer. I just don't have it tabbed open.
You need
So
to hurry and make contact with Big Mama.
I got it.
wait, do
If
I?
Liquid gets his hands on that corpse, it's
Wait, I
all
do.
over. Follow the Resistance's lead.
Let's see. You know what? I'll throw the link out just in case, because yeah, that's the link I got from Niche Gamer, and hopefully, if anyone can read that or see that in the time being, maybe someone make use of that, and we can bring a dormant franchise a little bit more attention. I mean, hey, if it worked for Metal Wolf Chaos, yeah. And also, when I put this up on YouTube and trim the Twitch one, I'll have the link at the end there as well. So they'll have a clickable copy at the end of the thing. You know, just a little bit in the meantime. Oh, wake up. And it's nice to see that when a relatively dormant franchise gets some attention. It also got a little bit more attention from another website, Dark Side of Gaming had an article a week or two ago. Someone made a relatively large mod for Skyrim that was Legacy of Kain themed. I believe they used some assets from Nosgoth in their mod and went from there. So it's staying a little bit on the edge of the news in the past year or so. I think there's definitely concerted effort behind the scenes to try and get that franchise up again. And with the games all coming on live on Steam and GOG, where some of them weren't before, and I think I have all but like one of them. I might have that last one. I'm not sure. I have to double check. But yeah, seeing them popping up and being advertised on digital stores that they weren't before, that's a good sign, and a pretty solid way to judge some interest. Modern game represents the sort of gameplay style you'd like it to have. What piece of media represents the tone? I don't think I could accurately answer that myself without having played the game. But thankfully, if it doesn't say modern piece of media, then I might be able to answer that a little better after a game or two. As for gameplay styles, it's like, yeah, I'd have to sink some time into Legacy of Kain to even know. Because, I mean, I don't even really fully know what genre I would put it under. I don't know about if it's just like simple hack and slash, or if we're talking more the flashy character action, which I don't recall it being. But, yeah. So I'm out on those questions. Ooh, civilian disguise. And face camo, young snake. But yeah, nice to see they're trying to get a decent idea. Something for the writers and level designers and gameplay gameplay designers to sink their teeth into. Okay, face cam, young snake with bandana. Infinite ammo. Wavering back and forth. Evangelion. Yeah, watching some of the characters getting worn down. Yeah, when you have people who aren't technically alive. And all the monsters and shit. Yeah. Yeah, I can see some people worn down.
Radio communications to learn where resistance members are most likely to be found.
Yeah. Okay, signal interceptor. Oh boy. Waking up. So long as it's not like Underworld. I'm sorry, I hate to whip out Underworld, but I watched something earlier that reminded me of Underworld in one particular asset, and I've had that franchise on my head today, and no thank you. Okay, what am I doing Use the signal interceptor and find a guy. Evangelion. As long as it's not Game of Thrones. Oh man, this scene is thoroughly yellow-brown. Yeah, so Underworld, the thing that I hate about it is, like, all of those movies, like 90% of the screen time is just this horrible smurfy blue. This game's doing a little bit of that right now, but it looks like it was filmed with a glass of piss right in front of the camera. If it was a show or a movie, it's that piss yellow, and I hate that. Ugh. Okay, whistling. You know, he reminded me. There's he's got his music going. It's that same whistling that Sonny's got. Okay. But that's not what I want. I don't want his music. I want my music. Where is it at? This is what I like about this game. You have your iPod. I never use this thing. Oh, Amy Hennig. Oh. Hell yes. Extended tailing mission. Yeah, that's... This game has this iPod here. Also, another name brand item. Good luck with that one, game. Have fun with that. And I never use it in this game except for this mission. And I'm probably going to get VOD muted to hell for this. Bury the light. Oh, I wish. What was it? Beastman versus Skeletor comes to mind. Let's see. Eh? Let's see. Songs. I don't know if this does let you add your own music, but if it does, I need to figure out how, because none of my stuff that I have on here is on. But there's a few good things. What's Backyard Blues? There's one song though. You know what? Nah. I think I'm good on this one. So let's back out. How do you back out? Calling to the Night, ending theme from Portable Ops. Yeah, there was a... Oh boy. This one's a fun one. I looked this one up afterwards. But, let's see, where are we at? This always gets stuck in my mind whenever I'm playing Metal Gear. Every time. Come on. This is what most people think of when they think Metal Gear. This is what I think of most of the time when I think Metal Gear. But I don't think this is what's on Snake's mind. He strikes me as a man of culture. And I think I know what Snake would prefer to be listening to. Yeah, that's my jam. This almost makes up for my lucky cigarette earlier. Oh crap. I'm gonna get VOD muted to hell for this. I just know I am. I don't care. So I probably won't be talking much over this segment. Where'd it go? I hope this game can do custom soundtracks. But, I never really experimented with prior.
Those resistance fighters can't advance because of the PMC troops. Isn't there something you can do to help, Snake?
Okay. What can I do? Oh, hello. I think I need to give this guy a poke. Of sorts. Oh, not like that. Hmm. Ah, yeah, there we go. Go to sleep, sir. Is that the only one? I think that's, Oh, did he spot me? I mean, I'm pretty close. He might have just been, he might have just been mesmerized by Snake's awesome jams. Who knows? I don't know what kind of headphones he's using. Has he got his iPod hooked up to his little codec earpieces? That's what I want to know. Is this stuff playing straight to his eardrum? Because I could buy that. Boop. Oh boy, you know what? I would, but let's back out. Something a little more. Not quite scene appropriate, but uh-oh, I think I spooked my tail.
Could be my imagination.
Yeah, let's go with that. Longest cutscene in a video game, with one apparently being 71 minutes long. Oh, I kind of want to know which one that one is, but I have a sneaking suspicion I know roughly where in-game it'll be. Because that's too damn long. It's like this guy ought to be just directing a movie by now. He should just direct a movie. Oh, hello. I'll flash back to ZOE too. Now there's another franchise I'd love to take another dip into, but I don't know of much other Zone of the Enders content. I know there's one on Game Boy Advance. And I want to say it's like a strategy game. And I would like to take a look at it, but I have no idea how I would go about. I mean, I know how I could go about doing that, but I don't know how much that game is doing it my stubborn ass way. Because let's face it, the way I play games on stream is a bit stubborn. It's like, I know what I'm about. Oh, hello. Light. Oh, hello. Oh, shoot. Oh, they run! That's not great. Okay, now it's got some more appropriate music going. Where'd he go? Oh, shoot!
Who's that?
Are you good, sir? Are you good? Can't find what that whistling's referencing. Ah. Oh. I mean, this sequence isn't even the hard. Oh. The hell? This sequence isn't even the hardest sequence in the game by any stretch of the imagination, but it's... Really, dude? Really, I ought to trank you for that. You're wasting my time with your potty emergency. I just can't help but feel like Kojima's just having fun with all the piss in his games, man.
And now, Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast.
Nope.
Recorded at Konami HQ in downtown Tokyo.
Damn it,
This is your
game.
host, Ryan Payton, for the exclusive in-game broadcast.
Nah, let's see. Sea Breeze. What's that from? Okay, I'll take it. I've mentioned custom soundtracks in video games a time or two. It was such an underused feature in this generation. I mean, you couldn't really do it on the previous gen of consoles. PS2, GameCube, Dreamcast, Xbox. I mean, you'd think Xbox is really where it would have started. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think some of the Grand Theft Auto games did that on there, but kind of like the custom radio station. But yeah, this is like where it really sort of could have bloomed, but it just kind of sputtered. There were a few games. The only one that I can really think of off the top of my head was Def Jam Icon, which is this odd fighting game, odd kind of... The previous two were like fighting / wrestling, and then it was this weird like animated lugs ad of a video game, and the background and some foreground elements would react to the music that was playing. It's kind of nuts seeing what kind of music you can throw onto your playlist and make the world just go bananas. More games should have done that. I mean, not necessarily that. But games still exist with custom soundtracks. I mean, even then there was also Every Extend Extra Extreme on 360, at least. I don't know if it came out on PS3. I have it on 360. And nowadays we've got plenty of titles. What was that metal game that the FPS? It was like Hellsinger or something. And of course, Crypta the Necrodancer. I just think it's an underutilized feature. For games where music and rhythm are the point, it's one thing. But just the idea of kicking back in a video game with your iPod or your in-game radio equivalent and just playing whatever the hell you got, it just seems like the best. I know they do it in Grand Theft Auto 5 on at least some platform. I don't know if they do it on console. I know they do it on PC. I hope they do it at least on PS4. Okay. Let's take a little nap for Snake's back. But anyway, I said I was watching a movie earlier that reminded me of the Underworld franchise, and yeah, so Morbius. Oh my god. I think I'll get back to that Morbius note, because I've mentioned Grand Theft Auto a few times in this stream while waiting for this long-ass tailing scene. Where'd he go? Sir? Sir. Oh, hello. Oh, there's my friendo. But I mentioned Grand Theft Auto early in the stream. I hate it. I missed the boat so hard on those GTA 6 leaks. I thought to myself, hey, these might actually be real. I should totally download.
Find something nearby to hide behind. Stay out of the light.
Where's the searchlight? Whoa, shit. It's like I thought to myself, I should totally download these videos on YouTube just in case they get pulled. I never did get around to that fast enough, and so the videos got very pulled. That was a bummer, but especially since it turned out those leaks were on the level. Rockstar was not thrilled. I understand them not being thrilled, but Take-Two can eat a D. They shut down every single fan project that they can. They're kind of assholes. Uh-oh. Alright, there it goes. Yeah, GTA 6 leaks, though. They had, like, references to some, like, sex robots and Bigfoot, and I did not see where this guy went. Where'd he go? Oh, shit, I looked away for, like, 5 seconds. Oh, no! Where'd he go? Please tell me he ducked in here, and I just kind of missed him a little bit. Run! Oh shit, I've been made. Which was he gonna go? Oh shit. How far back is he gonna go? Dude! I'll tell you exactly who that is. This is who that is. Did you miss much? Nah, just me, screwing up and alerting my tail. Oh man, I just knocked out like 4 dudes. Yay. Yeah, as I was saying though, the GTA 6 leaks, I kind of feel like shit for missing that whole boat. I meant to download all those videos off of YouTube and Twitter before they got nuked, because it turned out they were real. Rockstar was all like, well shit, leaks effing suck. And for them, yeah, they're the guys developing it, so for them it sucks. For Take-Two, it's like, shut up and take the L, it's free advertising for you guys. Not so much for Rockstar, they want people to be surprised by their work, but Take-Two can kiss my ass. They're kind of assholes. They shut down so many fan projects. I think the coffee has kicked in, confidentially. But they said that the leaks won't change any of their plans or their ETA with 6. I'm like, okay. Just make the game good and we're golden. The FBI was investigating some teenager in London. Got picked up. That's a whole mess. One Chrome tab open without breaking sweat. Nice. Yeah, Chrome is a horrible memory hog. So is Firefox. That's my go-to browser. And I have been known to sometimes have multiple browsers open for reasons. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking with that. I have window clutter and tab clutter and such as that. I don't know. So, but yeah, if it can handle it with Chrome, it should be able to handle it pretty well with Firefox. I think sometimes one will be worse than the other. It's kind of back and forth between those two I've seen in benchmarks. So that's good news. Oh, hello. Oh boy, this guy is... Don't. Okay, that could have gone worse. Follow the whistling, follow the whistling. Holy shit, I don't know where my asshole's gone.
There's something fishy about that PMC trooper.
Oh!
You hear whistling?
Oh. I am a dope. I am a doofus. Mech Warrior Vengeance. Yeah, predictably, it did nothing. It just instantly closed without doing anything. So, this was kind of what I expected. Oh, hello. Oh boy, I gotta do this quickly.
Is someone there?
Yeah, someone's here. The Sandman. Shit. And he starts his segment over again. Hello. Oh boy, where'd he go? Oh, this is appropriate tension music. What's this playing? Theme of Solid Snake from Metal Gear 2. Oh man. They knew what's up. Game? Yeah, this is not really a hard part, I have to admit. I tend to let my impatience get the best of me in this sequence. That's why I've been tranking so many dudes, because I'm impatient and I want my my resistance stealth boyo to be able to just kind of sleepwalk. Also, I found out something about the Xbox Series X. Now it can launch Xbox One discs without needing to be online to verify and check them. I'm like, good! Should have been able to do that in the first place! Thank you, Microsoft, for fixing that bullshit. That is almost an incentive to get the Xbox Series X. Now if only they would take away that pesky needing to be online to start the damn thing up the first time. I'm like, no thanks. Because I am not opposed to the Xbox Series X. It just doesn't have a whole lot that I want to play on it alone. But, you know, backward compatibility with the older stuff is a pretty solid incentive, and its ability to be a dev kit and play other software and shit. It seems to be a pretty decent console for shenanigans. And having one more legitimate perk in its favor. Oh boy, there's 2 ripples there. What was that? Okay, careful. Oh shoot, I should have. Oh, which one's my stealth boyo? Probably the one without the gun. Give him a moment. Oh shit! That's not great. That's double not great. Okay. Please tell me they kind of lost me a little bit. Oh, shit. Your nets! Sleep nads!
Understood. Stand by. Sending reinforcements down.
Uh-oh. They don't respect my music. They don't respect my sick jams. Yeah, boxing up those old consoles. Especially if you can emulate them on your XX. Let's see. Oh, noodles. I don't want to use those, but I gotta. Oh boy. Go to sleep! You, go to sleep! It is your bedtime, soldier. Who's the next asshole? Someone saw me. Shit. Shit, how many dudes? Okay, I think I need to barrel up for a moment. Oh no! Tactical espionage barrel. That's the thing I like about the XX. If you can play multiple consoles worth of games on it, then you've got a hell of a streaming box. I can't see where more dudes are. Oh, this is pucker zone. This is full pucker zone. Uh-oh, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. There he goes. Come on. Oh, shoot, I saw that the ring changed slightly. Yeah, planning for those new console purchases, that's definitely a thing with how many machines there are and just how many of them can be used to play huge numbers of games. It's like my current setup right now, I have my Xbox 360 on bottom, with a PS4 on top of it, with a PS3 on top of it, with a PS2 on top of it, and my gaming desktop right next to those. My Dreamcast is currently boxed up because I don't have any other games in the one to play, and Sadly, haven't touched Frame Gride in a while. I get more games, though. That thing gets pulled out in a heartbeat. Oh, boy. Careful of them vehicle patrols. Oh, shit. Under attack? Who? Who says? Who says? Oh, the Waking Guards. Got it. Doo-doo. Dun, 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 dun. It's fine. They're waking up, but they're not coming at me yet. Just have to watch the ring. Oh god, I'm sitting here thinking of Lord of the Rings. I have one ring and it helps my stealth immensely. It's like, damn it, is his perception of Lord of the Rings tie-in? Hell yeah. Blue Stinger and Sword of the Berserk Guts Rage. Okay. Yeah, you've mentioned Gundam Side Stories 0079. I believe there was like a PS2 or 3 version of that, but the Dreamcast one had some better features or something better about it, as I recall. So I wouldn't mind checking those out. It'll be a little while on that. I want to price check them now, though. Retro game prices being so freaking high. Speaking of retro games. Oh, that's a truck. That is truck noises. Please don't turn this way. Good, 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 good. Super Mario Brothers movie. Should be getting a trailer for that tomorrow. Nintendo Direct. Oh, what? No! Don't you dare. There is nothing here but a barrel. Leave that looking to the left shit at the door. You are Zoolander. You can't look left. Ah, so the PS3 version of 0079 changed it a bit too much. Okay. First-person cockpit view. Now, there's something I never made use of in Armored Core and really need to give that out. I need to try that out in Nexus and Last Raven at some point. Especially Nexus. I really liked Nexus. So tomorrow it'll be 4:05 Eastern we get that Mario trailer. We'll see if Chris Pratt's Mario voice is as magical as he's made it out to be.
Is this the guy?
What do you think?
I didn't hear him coming at all. He's gotta be the one.
Phrasing.
Yeah, but look at him. He's ancient.
Yeah, that of course he's ancient. That's how old farts are. Silent but deadly. Damn, if only I could add some of this moveset to Smash Brothers.
Very impressive, CQC, Snake.
Welcome to Big Mama's house.
No doubt about it. He is the legendary soldier. Call me Mama.
No.
Big Mama.
Here's your toy back, soldier. Thanks for playing.
I need to talk to you. Raiden sent me.
My, how you've grown, David. It was you, not I, who was created from the rib of man. But I gave you life. I am your mother.
What?
It's not true. It's impossible.
You can't grow a human being in a test tube, not even a clone. You need a woman's body to give it life.
You mean a surrogate mother?
That's an awfully cold way to put it. I am your mother. I gave birth for the Patriots.
Yeah, the New England Patriots. Turns out he was actually part of a super football player cloning program.
The forbidden fruit. Appropriate. No? Follow me. I'll explain everything.
I doubt it, but you're welcome to try, lady. I mean, this is Metal Gear Solid. Ain't no one explaining everything. Not a chance in hell.
The man who wants me dead is Liquid, your twin. You think you know him, but I know him better.
Yeah, well, I know him double million infinity plus one better.
Liquid has taken control of his soul. And now he's locked in a bitter struggle with Zero.
Zero.
The founder of the Patriots.
And Mega Man's rival.
Founder. When did this happen?
40 years ago. During the Cold War, when the United States and the Soviet Union were still at odds. It was in that chaotic era that the Patriots were born. And I played my part. I was one of the founding members.
You?
Zero created the Patriots to manage and control the American state. That control endured long after the Cold War ended. The organization became an empty shell, continuing to function through AIs. Those AIs are responsible for the creation of the war economy, and they gave rise to the Sons of the Patriot system. But I am partly to blame. I bear some of the guilt for creating the organization.
As most founders do.
It was right after I first met your father, Big Boss.
Ah, boy.
Back in 1964, I was ordered to take part in a CIA op called Operation Snake Eater, which concerned a new weapon the Soviets
Magic. Yeah, that sounds like much of this game's
was to support a certain
background. They really...
That agent later became Big Boss.
They've teetered so close to that in this whole franchise.
Yes. Naked Snake. That was his code name at the time. A name he would give to you, his son. The commander of this mission was a man called Zero, the head of Special Forces Unit Fox. Back then, I was working as a double agent for the Chinese. My objective was to secure the location of the Philosopher's Legacy, a massive cache of hidden wealth, and report it to Beijing. I was to acquire a microfilm showing the location of secret funds amassed by the Allied powers during World War II.
I honestly forgot if they ever fully explained what the Philosopher's Legacy was.
From the snake, and was cast out of Eden.
Ugh.
After years on the run, I ended up in Hanoi. That's where I met him again. It was around then that Zero used the massive funds contained in the Philosopher's Legacy to start a new organization, the Patriots, which would carry out the final wishes of a certain legendary hero. The initial membership consisted of Big Boss, Sigint, Paramedic, and their commander, Zero. Oh, and there was one more who we mustn't forget. He stayed behind in the Soviet Union to support the group as an informant. Ocelot, who is now Liquid. After your father
At least he will be when I get done with him.
I went to America and joined their organization. Zero's goal was to achieve a unity of thought and awareness. He believed that was what the boss wanted, and the rest of the Patriots followed his lead.
The boss?
The boss was a legendary hero from the Second World War, known as the Mother of Special Forces. She had an almost overwhelming charisma about her. The CIA feared this, so they had her eliminated. If she had survived, the world of the 21st century might have been a very different place. We were all influenced by the boss's will. It was what drove us to create this organization, to be closer to that spirit. Zero decided that in order to lead the people, we needed a special kind of icon. So
A Def Jam icon.
The last son of the boss.
Oh.
He shared more of her life than anyone else. It was Big Boss, the true heir to her legacy, who was best suited to play this role.
You know, it's funny, Sigan didn't want to get into Snake's box, but, you know, couldn't bring himself to think far enough outside the box, so he fell into Zero's little box view of the world. He was in the box the whole time.
Misrepresentation and outright lies. Zero disseminated these stories among the masses and gathered the rich and powerful to his banner.
And famous.
Every era needs its symbols to control the people, whether it be the stars and stripes,
stars,
or the hammer and sickle.
What about the tiger and bunny?
As the times and currents of politics changed, so too did Zero. Eventually, he became a prisoner of his own lust for power, sparking friction between him and Big Boss, who resented playing the puppet. With Big Boss drifting away, Zero realized he would need insurance. Something that would perpetuate the existence of Big Boss, their organization's icon. And so Zero secretly embarked on a new project.
And now we get into that real shit.
Its goal was to create a clone of Big Boss, the ultimate soldier.
The perfect genetic soldier!
Dr. Clark, known at the time as Paramedic. After dozens of
Oh god, is he M. Bison?
Finally, miraculously, succeeded in producing a fertilized egg.
3 angel babies. Yeah, because they forgot Solidus existed for like an hour. We'll get back to him.
Give birth to Big Boss. To realize this, I asked to serve as the surrogate mother, and was more than happy to carry you in my womb. I loved him.
Man, they're creating perfect genetic soldiers. I'm just glad none of the 3 had, like, you know, green skin and red chest fur shit. It could have gone way worse.
Or that they had manipulated your DNA. You were born the same way as any other normal child, from your mother's womb.
Neat.
But les enfants terribles proved to be the final straw for Zero and Big Boss.
Clone babies, ew.
Determined to oppose Zero and his plans, Big Boss broke away from the Patriots. He left the States, created his own mercenary company, and drifted around the world.
I'm gonna create my own mercenary corps with blackjack and hookers.
Your father never wanted you. Human life isn't meant to be manipulated like that. I knew that, but I wanted you. After Big Boss left, Zero really lost control. What Zero wanted was an orderly world, one governed by rules. His fortune grew through countless wars, and his
All
words
part of the plan, even though the plan is horrifying.
to the Oval Office. As the world saw the rise of digital technology, IT, the internet, and genetics, the Patriots' power grew immense. Their roots spread and took hold throughout the globe. In time, they began to dictate the fate of entire nations from the shadows. And before we knew it, the Patriots, the proud police of the world, started bringing
World
an entire
police.
planet under their control.
I know so much about this game gets shit from time to time. The cutscenes get so much shit. But, yeah. That one was well presented. I really liked the presentation, the art style, the art direction. I think they handled that very well. I do enjoy some of the cutscenes in here. Especially since you don't have Otacon deciding whether or not he should be in the helicopter necking with Naomi. I'm like, yeah, can't forgive that one, Kojima. Oh my god. So that happened. Eva just spilled the beans on the Patriots. It took how many years of video gaming to get that? I was like, what? Okay, when was Metal Gear Solid 2? That was like 2002, and then this came out in, I'm looking at my screen, 2008. Okay, that's not too bad. 6 years. I had that further out in my head for some reason. I don't know. Oh boy, so we finally get the plot drop on what the Patriots actually were instead of the MGS2 post-credits stinger or the nonsense in Metal Gear 3. Metal Gear Solid 3. Yeah, the biblical analogies were, I think, the most unnecessary part of the whole thing. It's like whole forbidden fruit. It's like, why? It's like, there's a whole lot of forbidden fruit in your analysis, lady. I'm gonna have to rein that shit in a little bit. Gave birth to 2 big bosses. Only 2? Where? It's like, where did number 3 come from? What the hell is going on? I don't know. There are holes in it, I will admit. And yeah, you know, talking about dropping out 2 of her what was he to her at the time? I mean, yeah, but it's just there's holes, but as for the general presentation of the scene, boyfriend, I mean, yes. Ah, man. That was definitely yes on that third one. Oh boy, woo. You know what? Save this real quick while I'm trying to keep my eyes open. Oh my god. Let's see, new save. And with this saved, I'm going to go ahead and call it in a second, I think. Because I've still got to I'm behind on a few episodes on YouTube. I got to get that shit in check. So, So I will go on ahead and save this next part for next week, because this is it the motorcycle chase now or the boss fight now? I know one of those is coming up next, and I want to be fresh for that, and I am very not fresh. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the time being. I've got to remember to put that link to the Legacy of Kain survey in the description, and upload some more YouTube videos. Oh man. The motorcycle. Yeah, I think that is first. I think you're right. Does motorcycle to get her out of there and then lead up to the boss thing. One more thing, I gotcha, because I'm just a little bit rambly. But yeah, I just gotta clean up some YouTube stuff, do some more uploads, because I'm behind on that again. Like, how do I even? And then I think I'm gonna watch Morbius a second time, so I can next stream give more impressions of how. Oh, that movie. That's the one I mentioned briefly this stream, and it has one of Underworld's biggest sins in it, and I just can't. But it was fun enough for me to actually want the DVD. Okay, a whole shitload of 7 years bad luck coming my way. Okay. That sounds about right. I remember this next boss fight being a bit rough. Not impossible. I want to say the wolf is a bit harder. or at least was in my recollection. Yeah, I morbed. So I'm not going to get too deep into it this stream because I'm about to fall asleep. This coffee didn't do shit today. It's morbin time. So they put that up on Netflix a while back, and I've been like, yeah, I'm totally going to watch this right now. And then a few weeks later, I finally actually remember that's on there. But, oh man, that movie's a mess. And you know what? To hell with it. I'm going to sign out with that one. I'm going to sign out with what the hell I have to say about Morbius. So here's the first thing. The whole film, except for the opening gambit, you know, is like nice lush bullshit. You know, Morb of the jungle, Morb as he can be. Please act for this scene. And then the whole rest of the movie is blue and muted as shit. Just like in Underworld. And so many other movies that have like horror scenes where it's like everything has to be blue. Cut that Smurf cam bullshit out. No! Stop it. I don't care if it's midnight. Just shitty day for night scenes are bad enough, but when you have broad daylight and everything's blue as hell, cut that out. My humbug. Plus, they don't seem to really even try to develop the main character at all. It's like he's cranky and he's sick, but he's brilliant, and that's about all we get. And he has a lady lab partner, and she's supposed to be his love interest for some reason. I'm like, they barely established that they have any connection. And he just starts morbing fools like a quarter of the way in. Okay, cool. That's neat. And you know, and then the morb fights are just obscured by these particle effects. Like they just went bananas with the particle effects and the morb trails all over the place. Like I can just imagine the CGI guys being like, "This is where our budgets go." Okay, why not? And he gets in a fight in a subway, and he just kind of, you know, watching the morb trails come off of his hand, and he just like jumps in front of a sub and just starts flying around, thinking morby thoughts and flying with his magic morby dust behind him, and just stupid shit through the whole thing. And he steals a lab, and the guy's like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "I am Venom." And then a guy hands him a big bag of Sony dollars off screen, or he should have, because that's the most on the nose plug. Oh my god, what even? If anyone mentions Morbius and Legacy of Kain in the same conversation as that survey, just boo. That movie was such shit. I want it on DVD. I mean, and then we got the guy who played Moriarty in Sherlock Holmes, the Robert Downey Jr. ones. And now I know I said Moriarty. I know what I said. And he sees one of the dudes, a big bat on the screen, is like someone who's associated with him. He's like, "What are you up to?" It's like, "A game of shadows, Doc." The bad guy is like the 11th Doctor. The movie is such a nonsensical mess. And then you've got Michael Keaton in there, who's in a movie with a man who is a bat, but neither of them is Batman. And just, what the hell did I just watch? It's like, if it wasn't from the same company that doled out Ghostbusters 2016, I'd be even more quick to grab it on DVD. So now I'm torn. Ugh. Anyway, morbing aside, I will be back Sunday for Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, and I will be back next week, after the aftershocks of morbing time, to see a little bit more Eva banter. Oh man, I forgot her character name entirely. So, yeah, take it easy. I will be doing non-Morbius related things. Hell, I might watch it a second time and fast forward for shits and giggles. But I've got to do YouTube stuff first. So anyway, thanks again one all for stopping by. NavigatorEX here. And I will see you when I see you. Take it easy, party people. It's Morbin time!